Hello, today we're going to be looking at Pythagoras theorem again, and this time we're going to find the shorter side of the triangle. So just a reminder from last lesson, we learnt that Pythagoras theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And just remember, the hypotenuse, which is the longest side of a right angle triangle, is going to be labelled c. So we can substitute known sides and solve to find a missing shorter side in a right angled triangle. For example, find the missing shorter side for the following triangle. So we can see on the left, we know that the hypotenuse is 20 centimeters. We know that one side is 12 centimeters, but we don't know how high this triangle is. So all we're going to do is use the exact same formula and substitute what we know in. We know the short side was 12 and the hypotenuse was 20. So in this case, it's the b squared that's missing. Well, we know 12 times 12 is 144 and 20 times 20 is 400. So what can I do here to simplify this problem? If I want to get the b squared by itself, I need to get rid of that 144. So if I take 144 from both sides, I'll be left with b squared equals 256. Now, if you remember from last lesson, to get rid of a square, all we have to do is square root. So b is going to be the square root of 256. So in this case, the missing side is 16 centimeters. So the only difference between finding a shorter side and a longer side is once you substitute the numbers in, you take away the short side that you know from the hypotenuse. So it's only one extra step you need to do. Here's a question for you to try. A right angled triangle has side lengths of 16 centimeters and 7 centimeters. Find the missing shorter side. So if you could please pause the video and give it a go, and hopefully you'll get it right. Okay, first things first, let's label our diagram the best we can. We know the longest side has to be 16 because it's the biggest number that we're told, and we're told we're finding a shorter side, so we know the shorter side can't be the hypotenuse. We look at our formula and we substitute what we know in. 7 squared plus b squared equals 16 squared. 7 times 7 is 49, and 16 times 16 is 256. So, if I want to get b squared by itself, I need to get rid of the shorter side. So I'm going to take away 49 from both sides, and this leaves me with 207. To get rid of that square, I need to square root. So the square root of 207 will be our missing side, and in this case, it's 14.39. So the missing side is 14.39 centimeters. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully that makes sense. So the only difference for finding a shorter side is you need to substitute the numbers in, but then subtract the smaller side that you do know from the hypotenuse, and everything else is the same.